through this door lies another dimension. One of beeps, one of boops. A reality where 8-bit and HD clash. This is the point where new and retro meet. The 6.5 dimension, protected by the arcade overlord. You have crossed into the turbo zone.
The Atari 2600 is known for its arcade games, its simplistic sports games, but it's not really known for its action-adventure games. There are a handful out there, like the classic Adventure and Pitfall, but there's also Secret Quest. Secret Quest. Secret Quest is a game on the Atari 2600 by Nolan Bushnell. Nolan Bushnell is I believe he was just like the founder of Atari, so that's pretty cool. In Secret Quest, you play as what I can only describe as a member of Devo. As you board an alien spaceship, you have to go room to room, find a secret code, which I guess is why it's called Secret Quest. Go to the detonation area, enter the code, set off the self-destruct feature, and get to the teleporter before it explodes. That's the basic concept of each level, which is more complicated than most games for the Atari. There are more complicated games out there, like the Sword Quest series, but this game overall is pretty. I think the concept works because it's not too difficult to understand. At first, I was having issues until I read the manual, and I kind of got it. It clicked. It clicked. So going room to room as your member of Devo, you have what I can only describe as a not lightsaber, because it's definitely not a lightsaber, but it's a sword that uses energy. So going room to room, you battle enemies. You either get energy for your sword or oxygen to keep yourself alive, and that's the basic concept. That's it. That's the game, and it works really well. I feel for the Atari. Granted, there are 8 levels, and I only ever got to like level 4 because I'm not that great at this game. But I do really appreciate what this game is trying to do. One of the issues that's obviously gonna come up is that where you're going room to room, it's really hard to make the rooms look unique. I'm sure they could have added some kind of like a pattern or something to make it look better. So while you're playing, some areas do get kind of complex with the layout. But what is cool is that every time you play through, the level layout is going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to change is the detonation code. So if you're starting up and you know what the layouts for like level 1 and 2 are, all you have to do is find the detonation codes, put them in, and leave. So it's not really that hard to navigate after you learn. But some of them do get a little complex with extra floors, and obviously this game didn't have a map, so it may be handy to like draw one while you're playing. I know that's kind of archaic, but sometimes in these kind of games, that's what you gotta do. Take the original Metroid on NES. That game also suffers from the same issues. It's still a fantastic game. I love Metroid, one of my favorite games of all time. But it suffers that same issue where the graphics were just they weren't there yet. So every area looks pretty similar. And that's just a product of the time. That has nothing to do with the talent behind the game. But the game itself is pretty cool. I like these adventure-style games on the Atari, as long as they aren't too complicated. Like I said, Sword Quest, those games get super complicated for no reason. But Secret Quest is a pretty fun time. Why is this quest so secretive? I mean, you're trying to save the human race. You figure, you would want people to know what you're up to because you're going to save the human race. Why is it such a secret? Why is it a secret? Why is this game? Why is this quest a secret? If it's a secret, how come you're just barging into rooms and stabbing monsters with your knockoff lightsaber? Why is this game called Secret Quest?
Hey geeks and gamers, TurboBot90013 here. Remember to subscribe to the Turbo Zone for more content. The Arcade Overlord, thank you. Stay retro. Turbo Zone.